Nerd out here breaking down Liquid's Nuke mini locker smokes execute. There's a couple of variations of the strat that they use these two smokes for. The two examples that I'll be showing today will focus on Stu's ability to lurk and to get info. The first example here is against Heroic. Liquid has Stu get on top of Mini where he smokes Mini Molly's credit card. Naf is smoking lockers and mauling heaven from T roof, while Twistzz is outside supporting by mauling secret and flashing yard for Stu to drop. Stu will make his way to blue. He was spotted when he was on top Mini by Niko behind credit card, as well as shooting through the mini smoke at Stown when he dropped. He lurks around blue and kills Niko. Twistzz from ramp rotated over to lockers in hell, and he tries a trade, however Stu takes cover. Twistzz smokes Mini and Stown pushes through the smoke to kill Stu. Twistzz gets a trade and Twistzz trades back. While this was happening, Naf grew back up ramp with EliGE and Grim. They take ramp and head lower after hearing Twistzz rotated to lockers. EliGE kills Katie in double doors and plants default. Liquid are in a 3v2 after plant and Heroic choose to save. With this round here, Heroic opts to send the ramp player Twistzz to help outside in this scenario. You're not always going to be able to pull the ramp player when running this strat, but in this round Stu gets good info and even an entry, putting pressure and rotations from Heroic. Liquid were able to capitalize off of that and hit an uncontested ramp leading to lower. Let's go into the players' POVs. Stewie has the most important role for this strat, which is to get info, which you'll see in a bit here. First, he gets on silo and spots to see if any CTs went aggro red. He will flash before getting the top mini because sometimes there's a player holding behind credit card watching silo. Stu will drop from silo to mini and he gets behind this structure here. Stu will smoke mini 3 seconds after Naf's locker smoke due to Naf's smoke taking a long time to bloom. While doing so, he gets shot at from Niko behind credit card. Stu takes cover and then Molly's credit card. He'll flash and drop down and look down towards Mini to avoid Twistz's flash. Stown is inside Mini and Stu spams through the smoke with Stown tagging him up. Stu gets the blue and knows Niko is behind credit card. He'll get the jump onto Niko and kill him. Then he will redirect his attention to Mini. Someone from hell is shooting at him as well, so he takes cover behind blue. He has Twistzz to smoke Mini off to isolate Stown, but Stu only has to worry about one angle, which is the heaven locker position. However, Stown pushes through the smoke and kills him. Now let's talk about if Niko wasn't outside behind credit card and thus Stu wasn't contested outside, and he would have the option to either lurk towards heaven or ramp, and from here Stu can make a mid-round call depending on his info. Twistzz is the other outside player, and he's gonna be holding for the outside push early on. He mollies secret after Stewie gets the top mini, however Twistzz misses the molly. Then he'll flash twice over Mini for Stu to allow him to get over towards blue. The first flash gets thrown when Stu is ready to jump down. After flashing, Twistzz will hold secret in garage, but mainly focus on secret. He doesn't want Stu to get backstabbed. Stu gets the kill into Niko and he's pinched at blue, so Twistzz smokes Mini off to give him some space by smoking off the choke point. However, Stown pushes through it and kills him. Twistzz will swing and trade. However, he tries crossing the secret, but the ramp player Twistzz kills him. Naf gets on T roof where he smokes lockers and mollies heaven. For the smoke, he positions himself with this wall, then aims a little above the third dot and near the black line to his right, jump throw. Then he throws a heaven molly where he gets on the right white silo and positions himself with a black dot above the two lines. He aims here and jump throw, however it only covers AC. This molly is super hard to find a consistent lineup to where it gets both areas heaven and AC. Naf will throw these nades when Stu is on top of Mini. The reason he doesn't time it with Stu's smoke is because the locker smoke takes 9 seconds to bloom. If he threw it when Stu threw the mini smoke, then when Stu drops, the locker smoke hasn't bloomed yet. Naf goes lobby afterwards and he takes caution of the hut push in case CTs try to get info. He'll regroup ramp with his teammates where it is not contested due to Twistzz, the ramp player, rotating over to help outside. Liquid take advantage of this and hit lower. Grim's control molly misses and Naf will push inside control and he holds an off angle. I'm going to skip the rest of the POV as Heroic opt to save. EliGE smokes cross and he flashes off red. He jump spots for info. EliGE falls back where he picks up bomb and he goes lobby where he's careful for the hut push. The reason he doesn't have to worry about door is because it isn't blown up. He will spot Katie in and tags him up. Then he mollies hut to push anyone there back. EliGE groups back up ramp and I want to say they heard Twistzz rotating to hell. After the ramp smoke fade, him and his teammates push through. They don't spot anyone ramp and they get info from Stewie that Twistzz rotated lockers. EliGE advances the site on the platform and he kills Cadian. He plants safe behind Silo. Heroic safe, so let's go into next POV. Grim holds for the ramp push. His teammates group up back with him and he waits for the smoke to fade before heading out and clearing ramp. Twistzz, the ramp player, had rotated over to help outside and he is shooting from hell and lockers at Stu, so they drop down and commit lower. Grim smokes decon and tries mauling doors but misses. He helps take sight and closes door. He covers EliGE while he plants and then holds an off angle door watching ramp. In the next example, Liquid are running the same strat versus Big with Twistzz and EliGE switching roles. Liquid throws the same nades with the Heaven Molly missing. Stu was able to make his way to lockers hiding in the smoke without being spotted or contested. He has his ramp teammates throw ramp nades to pull the rotator over. This gives Stu space and time to work his way up to Heaven. Big rotated a player over and now have 2 ramp. The Liquid ramp players fall back and come outdoor while Stu comes out Heaven. Stu kills Keto's site and Nav holds for the hut push, killing Tizian. He'll also get another kill on Tapson rotating from ramp. Site is clear and bomb gets planted. EliGE outside holding secret kills on towers rotating. We see the impact of Stu here in his role. He gets early info that he was able to make it up towards Heaven without being contested. His other 3 teammates Nav, Grim, and Twistzz were waiting lobby and ramp for the info Stu provides. Had Stu gone down, then they can hit ramp, but here they fake ramp nades to pull rotations over and to hold these players. This takes the attention off from outside. Also, while the other player outside can lurk and cut off rotations is secret. As you can see, it is all on Stu on what type of information he gets, essentially leading to a mid-round call from him. In the first example against Heroic, they note that Twistzz rotated over to help out, leaving ramp open, which Liquid take advantage of. In this round against Big, Stu was able to get to Heaven, leading to a mid-round call to hit upper. I'm going to show you guys the players' POVs, but won't do any commentary here, as essentially is the same strat, with a mid-round call from Stu to fake ramp and hit upper since he was able to make it up to Heaven.